are here, so you probably have an intuition or curiosity about this tiny magical instrument, the harmonica. So I am here to basically tell you that this is an excellent idea, but I want to show you exactly why. And first of all, I want to start with the first reason, and that most people just don't realize how capable is this instrument. You got 3 octaves here of the major scale. The whole guitar has 5 octaves. And these are a lot of notes that you can play a lot of different musical styles with and a lot of songs with and jam with your friends and play solos. Let me just show you a couple of musical styles that you can play on the harmonica very shortly from now if you will choose to learn it. So I hope you enjoyed the sounds, and let's keep going. And the next thing that I have to tell you is that the harmonica is super easy to learn. What do I mean by super easy? Give me 30 minutes of your time and you will know not just how to play the melodies of your favorite songs, but you would also start to learn how to play solos and jam, for example, with your friends who play guitar or pianos. And this is something that on any other instrument could take you years before you even get into, and on the harmonica you can sound good on it today. And this is from a very specific reason that I will share with you in 2 minutes because it's relevant for something else. But another thing that I want to tell you is that the harmonica is especially easy if you are already playing a different instrument, and especially if you have any background in music theory. Then you would be even more surprised by how super fast you can pick it up. The next one is that the harmonica is super affordable. Show me any other instrument where for between $30 to $50 you can buy top-of-the-line instruments made in Germany, the same ones that professionals play on the biggest stages in the world, for that price. And if you want to know specifically which harmonica I recommend, so first of all, you might already have one at home, and if you do, look for a small letter on the side of the harmonica and hope that this letter would be a C. If so, that means that your harmonica is in the key of C, and any harmonica lesson that you would find online or anywhere else would assume, first of all, that you have a harmonica in the key of C. That is the most common key as well, so it's highly likely that that's what you have. If you don't have a harmonica at home, so I recommend any of the Honor models between $30 to $50. With any of them you cannot go wrong, and it would be a high quality instrument which is fun to play and will last for a long time. Honor is a German company and they are by far the leaders in terms of sales in the harmonica world. I'm not affiliated with them, just my personal recommendation. This brings me to the next reason of why play the harmonica, and this is, of course, that this is the most compact instrument in the world. Once you know how to play it, for example, let's say that you're going out to friends who you know play guitar, you can just carry it in your pocket or in your backpack and always be ready for a moment of inspiration where you feel like playing a song or when you want to jam with others if you meet someone. So it's never like when you want to take your guitar somewhere and it's an event and you need to take the case. It's just always ready with you and ready to make music. I highly recommend learn in an arranged way. The harmonica can do a lot of things, but I just believe that if you just learn from a salad of different lessons, and that's what I saw myself, salad of different lessons on YouTube, it's very likely that you're going to get lost in it and you're not really going to pick up the skill and actually know what to do with it. So if you want to learn it in an arranged way, I highly recommend the Harmonica Jamz course, of course my course, but just honestly, I believe that this is the dream course that I wish I had when I started out. This leads me to the next reason, and this is that harmonicas are by far the most social instruments. What does that mean? How do we even prove that? So harmonica is a diatonic instrument, at least this kind of harmonica, the diatonic harmonica, the most popular kind. What does diatonic means? It means that, for example, in a harmonica in the key of C, all the notes that we have here are going to be in the key of C major. That means that if your friend is going to play a song in the key of C major, which is, by the way, the most common key, and there are thousands of songs that you know that are in that key, and also, by the way, how do you know which key a song is in? In most cases, if the first chord in the song is C, the song is in the key of C. Now, if your friend is going to play a song in the key of C, and you have a harmonica in the key of C, all the notes that you're going to play, even if you have no idea what you're doing and you're just going to wing it, and you never held a harmonica up until 10 minutes ago, are not going to sound bad because you are in harmony with your friend. And especially if you get even just a 2 minutes instruction of which notes you want to focus on, you're very likely going to sound already good. It's a very, very social instrument and very ready to always play music with others. This leads me now to the last two reasons, which are aimed more specifically to guitar players, because I know this is naturally a very large audience of the people who are drawn to the harmonica. And the first thing that I want to say is that the harmonica, since it's mostly a melodic instrument, as opposed to the guitar, which at least on the first few years, most of us use it as a harmonic instrument, we play chords on it. So the harmonica is going to open up a whole new world musically for you. At least for me, the harmonica was the second instrument, and I know that once I started playing it, it really opened up my ears for the whole idea of melody. And for example, being able to listen to a song that you love, or even just think of it, and then very quickly, after a little bit of trial and error, be able to play it on the harmonica. So this really makes you more rounded as a musician. And this also lets you bring something else to jams. For example, you're going to a jam and going to play music with friends, so you don't have just the guitar, but you can also take out a melodic instrument and play the melodies of songs and improvise solos. Or for example, if your friend is playing the guitar and singing, so you can add little beautiful musical sentences in between the lyrical lines. Arrastando meu olhar como imã. And just really enrich the world of what you can do in music. And without even mentioning the whole idea of playing with the harmonica holder, which you can do as well, and it's really much easier than what it might look like. This brings me now to the last reason, and this is simply that the harmonica allows you to create some very special versions of the songs that you love. For example, you're sitting with your friends one evening playing the guitar, and let's say you're playing the song Under the Bridge by Red Hot Chili Peppers. So now, for example, you have the ability to play Under the Bridge, but with a harmonica solo, either with a holder or just with the harmonica. And probably this is something that no one in the room has heard before, so maybe that would lead to a musical moment that some people would remember, and maybe it would touch some people. So this is another very nice thing that you can get out of it. So I can keep going on with more reasons, but I think the bottom line is, for an instrument which is so affordable and also so easy to learn, especially if you made it up to this point in the video, your intuition is really telling you something. You really have nothing to lose. So pick one up and give it a try. And I see no reason, if you are drawn to that sound and you like it, that you wouldn't start a journey of decades now of enjoying thousands of hours with this tiny, beautiful, capable instrument. So just give it a try. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.